Hello, baseball fans. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the show.
I feel like I'ma live somehow. Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me.
What name should I call me? Let's call it, name it after this channel. Xbox. Would like to be clear, first name only. Big dog. It's not Toronto, Georgia, Connecticut, Rhode Island, New York, New Hampshire, Maryland, Maine, Georgia. I'll do Georgia. Physical appearance, okay. Buddy. Let's get him my height. Yeah. Get him a little Bartolo. Yeah. Okay.
Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all is in the street. Y'all take ministry. Y'all just in and preach. No deal, I like the breach. I call up my lawyer like never mind. They playing with all of these. This is money, but never mind. That could probably never rhyme. Instead we $1 million up. I only spend money on her if I know she the truth is to keep it a buck. You play with me once and you dumb. The that I say when I'm dumb. You know I'm ignorant. I'm at my house party acting. Tell him I guess that I don't use it. Then turn around and I do it again. Act like a saint. Who am I?
With the MLB draft already underway, a young prospect shares his expectations with a former coach.
Oh, I just want to play. There's one team I've heard more than any other times. Yeah, I want to play for the Braves. No, coach. It's actually one of their AL East rivals. Yankees? No, coach. I want to play. Yes, I want to play for Toronto. Right. Should I be a dick? No. I'm gonna be like, right, coach. Thank you, coach.
Carlos, you lived that in your baseball career. What's this world like?
Oh, it's extremely exciting. You know that if you perform, you will get the call. We've got a developing story here. JP, what are you hearing?
I'm checking the numbers, I'm talking to my sources and my scouts, and they're all telling me, hey, this could actually work.
Most of us mere mortals, when we were that age, we were barely chewing gum and walking at the same time, let alone playing the hardest game there is.
Let's see if he's pumping up mentally here to adapt. That's what good players do.
That dream of getting the big leagues is now becoming reality with that one phone call.
If any of you follow like baseball stuff, this is really cool for those people that's featured in this little clip. Mad Dog.
Continuing our MLB Draft Day 2 wrap-up coverage, back to the prospect that we mentioned before the break. There was some surprise, even some criticism of the front office over how early he went off the board. Jonathan Mayo, what do you think of this pick?
Man, I don't think any of us saw this one coming. This definitely feels like a reach to me. I had him more as a day 3 kind of guy. There was a split camp. A lot of scouts disagreed whether he's better as a pitcher or better as a hitter. I'm guessing the team felt that he's got potential on both sides of the ball, and maybe that adds some value to him. But this made me scratch my head a little bit for sure.
All right, Jonathan Mayo, thanks. What about you, Jim Callis? Was this a head-scratcher or the reach of the draft, as some of the other analysts have suggested?
Yeah, I talked to somebody with the team, and they're excited to get this guy. This is a guy they really want. And the 2 points the club made to me were, one, this whole debate, is he a hitter, is he a pitcher, what are you going to do with him? There was a lot of confusion. This team isn't confused. This team feels like he's got very good potential as a hitter and as a pitcher. They may even try to play him both ways. And they felt like there were a couple other teams that were starting to sniff around this guy. And, this isn't the NFL or NBA draft where you can trade down to get a guy you want. If you want a guy, you have to take him because there's no trades. And they felt like if they didn't take him where they did, somebody else was going to get them, and they just absolutely did not want that to happen.
Jim Callis, we appreciate the time. Thanks.
A minor league manager checks in with one of his players to discuss a launch plan for the young man's development.
Okay, fix the camera. Yes, I'm definitely going to be a two-way player, pitching and position play. Ooh. That's like 40 gamer score points in the span of like 2 minutes. I'm literally doing nothing. I think I see myself as an infielder. I think shorts. Yeah, I'm gonna say shortstop. We're gonna be one game on the mound, a couple in the field, and we'll see.
Rolling along with the podcast and back on the prospect who's divided the scouting community, I am opposed to this belief that he went too high. I really think he could be a steal here. This is a guy who's got so much development left to do. He's got so much potential. And I think all the scouts who are down on him think, he's not a finished product. We don't know what he is. That, to me, could be a good thing. He can hit. He can field. He can pitch. There is so much untapped potential so far for this guy. I'm excited to see what he becomes. And certainly as he gets started actually playing, actually being in games, we're going to be able to talk to some other folks who get a better read on him and see what they think. I'm excited for that. And frankly, I'm going to have my eye on him for a while.
A player receives the check-in from one of his coaches.
Fastball change. Those are my. No, I want to do something different. You know what? I'm gonna say. I'm gonna go with slider. Yeah. That way I can be a good reliever.
A figment of your imagination. But wait, it gets worse. I'm not watered down, so I'm dying of thirst. Coming through with the scam, foolproof plan. B-boys make some noise and just fail.
My name just does not work.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Opening night here in this brand new season between the New Hampshire Fisher Cats and the Portland Sea Dogs. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Please welcome your Portland Sea Dogs.
Thad Ward gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
So now to the plate, Big Dog North. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. In the air, down the line in left.
Ooh, that's a good hit. Might change my batting stance. I don't like my batting stance.
0-1 on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2.
He's pretty slow.
And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Look at that. That's a good hit. Look at that. That's a gas hit.
Up next, Brock Lundquist. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Oh, that's so cool. I get to be. Oh, this just reminds me of being in.
Runner breaks for third. Soft liner towards short. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. And they throw up the stop sign at third as they decide to play it safe with 2 away.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay
I
square
could have
as
gone home.
long
I could
as
have gone
possible,
home. No,
and
maybe
feed
not.
it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So next to hit is Kevin Smith. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys.
Ready now is Chad De La Guerra. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 1-1 home. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw goes over to third. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. Now at the plate, here is Rex Baca trying here to plate the tying run from second. Hit on the ground to short, right to him. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. The Fisher Cats lead it 1-0. At the plate now is Big Dog North. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Gone!
Oh, nice.
And a big moment for him there. His first home run as a Double-A player.
Yeah, and you always like to get those first out of the way, no matter what level you're playing at. Obviously, he's got aspirations to play in the big leagues, and this is exactly the kind of production that this organization is going to be looking for from him as his career progresses.
Inside out swing. Nice. Ooh. Ooh.
Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Michael Osinski.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Scooped up. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Awesome execution.
One out, runner at first, and digging in next is Jeter Downs. Hit out towards second. There's one, but wisely no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. So now into the box is Big Dog North. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to...
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Here now the 2-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Full count still.
Can't risk that. Too close to take.
White, the runner at second with 1 away. And he chased it in the dirt. Severino has it, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Chad Yulagera, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle.
Wonder. Arm strength is terrible.
So the next to bat will be Nick Decker. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Left side. And there's his first base hit in this one. Stepping in once again is Chad Yulagera. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Big Dog North will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Down the 3rd baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Matheny is in his tracks now, and he puts it away for the first out.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
Ooh. Batting stance, there we go. Brad Osmus, Jeff Bag. Ooh! Jeff Bagwell.
My name came alive. At the same time, I play my got mad. Literally, I would live lonely inside. On the physical side, all my miracles died. 2012, guess that plan didn't go well. Out my shell, still I'm living it. Yeah, it was written from God. It was gifted to give you a story that ain't hard to tell. 2013, far from a preteen, but it's
I'm gonna go with Burnett.
2014, when I turned 19, saying R.I.P. to my pit bull tree and my girl TT. When she down, now I'm back on road, cause I couldn't come round to the funeral. Let a whole year pass, made an EP and the fans got mad. A lot of issues that a young man had, just 2 years shot of a high school grad. 2016, when the boy got me, ULT, you better than my G's. Around the same time I met X and Ski. If the clan ain't hit, then we just might be the ones that have it all in our reach. 20 had no place to sleep. 2018, Taboo 1-3 was the best that people ever heard from me. When you get pure pain, I'ma just make heat. 2019 been good and bleak. Cut off the locks, new looks, ain't me. Used to chase my dreams.
We hear all the time from people around the game that Double-A is where you start to see the breaking balls that are really set apart from what you've seen before. That can be a big challenge for a young hitter.
Absolutely, and I think, you know, when you think back to, you know, some of the pitchers that I faced, some of the guys that you face in the big leagues for 5, 6, 10 years, you're thinking, man, I saw him somewhere. Yeah, it was Double-A, because when you see most prospects of any organization, they pretty much go to Double-A just to get themselves over that hump and get ready for the league.
Occasional Blue Jays.
You had a breakout season at the Double-A level yourself. What was it about you that enabled you to have that kind of campaign?
I was very confident. I thought, if the confidence could just stay with me consistently, which is very hard to do at any level of baseball because it's a game of failure. I just try to be consistent every night, whether it was, defensively, offensively, just bring something to the table. Go home with something where you felt good, and I didn't have to think about that game when I went to sleep.
Okay. Ooh, Nate Pearson.
The show's continuing coverage of Double-A Northeast League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the New Hampshire Fisher Cats and the... We've got baseball on the show. And now, Big Dog North. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First offering.
Ooh, that curveball was good. A little too in.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1.
Big Dog, come on.
From the belt, the pitch. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
And a dive, but he's back. The 2-1 home.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Runners on first with one down. Groundered, and this will kick off the third base bag. And that's through for a hit. Throw into third. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often. The tag, and he... Stepping up is Big Dog North. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Decker is there, 2 down.
You gotta be perfect, I guess. A good fastball count. That's just lame, though.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next it'll be the outfielder, Nick Decker.
I know these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
There you go.
In time, and that's out number 1. Next to bat will be Jeter Downs. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. Reined in. Over to first, and that retires the side. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. The Fisher Cats are out in front, 2-1. And stepping in, Big Dog North. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Big Dog North.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide
Sorry,
of third.
Coach. Sorry, Coach.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Looking up is the left fielder, and it's gone.
Home run. It's my second home run. Home run hitting. Shortstop.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year, as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Big Dog North will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. No balls and a strike to count. A windup and the 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
8,000 people in a minor league game.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there.
What was that down, Peacock?
Now to bat, Chad De La Guerra. And error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance.
The second baseman,
hard on the ground towards short. He's right there. And there's one down now. Stepping in next, Big Dog North. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Now here's the first offering. In the air, down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move.
Yeah, I messed up.
He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left.
4-4, take the base.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
Cat.
A Double-A hitting coach touches base with a new arrival to the team.
This coach. When am I gonna pitch? When am I gonna pitch? Pardino.
The game's future stars are on display as
Let's do this a little faster.
Digging in next, Big Dog
So just
North.
hooked on my swing
First
bat.
chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to left field.
That's not what I wanted
Jimenez
to do.
able to track it down for the third out.
First base.
It's kind of weird. The batting swing just changed halfway.
Now to the plate, here is Gilberto Jimenez as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The left fielder, Gilberto.
Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And a good throw gets him one gun.
Hey, that was a gorgeous backhand stop right there. You could definitely tell he had a little trouble getting rid of it. Had to take that extra step. But I like that. The eternal clock was right on play, and he was able to make a great throw to get the out.
Striding in is Big Dog North. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The 1-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first. So they've batted around. And again, here is Big Dog North as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
And he fouls this one off. The set and the 1-1 pitch. White at second with 2 down.
He's doing well except Big Dog. Come on, Big Dog.
Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Out in front. That one's fun. Come on.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Wright gathers. And the throw to first ends the inning. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. Now at the plate is Anthony Flores. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hard hit ball to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We played 4 full. The Fisher Cats lead it 6. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Austin Wright. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Bouncer to the left side. And he's safe. Next to hit is Big Dog North. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
The 1-0 home. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And this one bounds around against the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, the tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. Certainly some questionable base running going for the trip.
Yeah, probably.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jeter Downs. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Oh, behind the back. To second for 1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Tate Matheny.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
And he's retired, 1 away. Digging in will be Big Dog North. He doubled his last time up.
And if you remember, it was kind of one of those cardinal sin type of mistakes.
Yeah.
Whether it was him or the third base coach, you cannot make the first or third out at third. Especially.
And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that same situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a safe situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 men left on base.
Take the base.
Next up is Michael Osinski. Game on the line here, and a ball deep in the gap would make this place explode. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? 1 there. Back to first, a double play. And we are heading to extra innings. So hold everything as they catch life.
Yeah, we can win them all. Made it enjoy.
I was impoverished those ties little while.
Okay, I'm gonna move a little faster because I'm not in any position right now.
Next to hit, Big Dog North. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Knight aboard here at first with nobody out. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Good change.
He's a hot name as a two-way prospect, a real rarity in the minor leagues. Were there any players you guys came up with who could have done this?
Actually, there was one guy that came to mind. I played with a left-handed pitcher with the Phillies named Randy Wolf, and a lot of pitchers think that they could hit. Let me tell you something. Randy Wolf had some serious pop. During batting practice at Old Veteran Stadium, he could hit him into the second and third tank with regularity, and he could run a little bit too, so I could have very easily seen Randy Wolf as a first baseman slash outfielder at the big league level.
And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. And this pitch is popped straight up, right around the home plate area. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Big Dog North. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Fastball was too much for him there, swung right through it.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
And the runner back. Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
Shadows are killing me. Come on. Come on, guys.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Too early.
Here's another 1-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Runner at second here with one man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Matheny is there, 2 gone. Now at the plate, Big Dog North. He flew out in his last AB. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Jimenez is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
This is not my game.
Next up, Big Dog North. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 2-1 is strike 2, swinging.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front just enough to give him another shot at potentially putting him away.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brock Lundquist. No hits to this point. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. 5-2 the final score tonight. The back.
Oh, I'm about to pitch finally. Okay. Okay, let's see how I can pitch.
It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Now here's the first offering. Underway today as the first pitch is lined into left field, and that's a base hit right off the top. So now to the plate, Josh Tobias, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. They come out of the gate slowly. Just one of their first 4 have been wins.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Come on.
Hey, they're seeing this pitcher well right now. They were obviously paying attention in the hitters meeting. He's found a barrel to the first 2 guys to start this game. Now he's got to worry about the middle of the order.
Fouled off. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Palacios is right there, 1 down.
That's it. Not a good throw, Josh.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Austin Wright. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away. To the plate now, Nick Decker. And he hits it hard to the right side. There's 1. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Next to dig in, Michael Osinski. And their runners at the corners now.
Michael Osinski.
And now the first pitch. The 1-1 home.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
A dive, and he can't hang on. 1 run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. The tag, and he's in there as they move on top 4-0.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And another foul ball. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across. First pitch on the way. George Warren is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gilberto Jimenez. He singled to start the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run.
Hey, second time around, let's see if this guy goes up and looks for the fastball. He got a fastball on his first at bat and didn't miss it.
And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll get in there safely.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
A base hit in his first trip. Line drive to center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
They're going to pull me out. I just know it.
In now, Jairo Munoz. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center, Palacios is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. Now to the plate, Austin Wright. He singled first time up. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
2 down. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Top of the third set to get underway, and striding forward the designated hitter, Jeter Downs. 0-1 the count. A bouncer up the middle, reined in. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Hey, I understand it's a tough play, but he had a little trouble getting the exchange right and had to take that extra step. I think if he didn't have to do that, was a little quicker, he might have had the out.
Behind 0-2 now. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Nick Decker becomes the first out of the inning. Michael Osinski will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1, and he'll be safe on the fielder's choice. Now it'll be Anthony Flores. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And the Sea Dogs lead this one. All set for the start of the 4th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, George Warren.
This is when you got to get selfish. You cannot get complacent or overconfident right here. These days don't happen often. When you got your foot on the accelerator and the entire offense is feeling pretty good, get greedy and keep getting knocks and putting pressure on the defense.
That's not looking okay. Let's go.
Fields is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So next to bat will be Gilberto Jimenez. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. Minuta comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. Digging in, the switch hitter, Josh Tobias, singled in his last at-bat. Back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Rounded down the third baseline. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into him.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. And now here is Austin Wright. He'll start off the 5th in this one. And that one yanked just foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Austin Wright becomes the first out of the inning. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside.
Good changeup. Break's getting a lot better.
1-2 as he chases the slider.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
The triple play saved the game.
At the plate now, Nick Decker. And that's down
that's
into
a
left
double.
center for a base hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make
5-0 the final score today. Portland.
Okay, it wasn't my best game.
It's actually happening. The organization has decided to try him as both a position player and as a pitcher. They're really trying it here at the AA level. Jonathan Mayo of MLB Pipeline is with me. Jonathan, do you think this can work?
I mean, can it work, Ben? Yeah, of course it can work. It hasn't worked all too often. There are more and more teams who are trying to make it work. Most of these guys as amateurs were two-way players. You know, they don't specialize usually until later on, and often they choose one or the other. You see more.
Yeah, okay, Johnny.
A prospect receives a check-in from his agent, who wants to make sure his client's career is being launched in a way that suits the young man's goals and ambitions.
Yep.
A minor league pitching coach offers advice to a new member of his staff.
Next, it'll be Big Dog North.
Big Dog North.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. Tough to complain about the start they're off to. 4 wins in their first 5 games. White, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Bottom of the third now, and standing in is the DH, Big Dog North.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
And now in the box, Big Dog North. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
2 balls and a strike.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Count even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at and the count moves full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Count remains full. Once again a 3-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Striding forward now is the DH, Big Dog North. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So now here is Big Dog North, and they're runners at the corners now. First delivery to him. Fouled away. Here's the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Decker is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 5-2 the final today. New Hampshire took the lead in the second inning.
Can't get a ball.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, I go by the name of Phil Augusta Jackson. This is the Redondo tape. Shout out to Nick Lee. 6 months in Redondo, beach right by the condo. Oh my gosh, I'ma need my sushi pronto. Shooting star like a Cosmo, make you move like a mambo. Spank a hater like a bongo. They be sleeping mono. Girl sweet like a mango. Gets a taste to the tango. Strum it like a banjo. Then hit the sound in a sando. Flow hot like a condo. Ain't no place that I can't go. On a mission like Rambo. Self-portrait like Van Gogh. My whole team really on deck. Chuck Norris, about to go flex. Nike floating, get checks. Come up, about to get packs. Jeans work looking next Shrek. With the money, with the power, respect on deck like a Porsche. Fast like
Jim Callis of MLB Pipeline joins me on.
Now I'm riding up the 2. You would think I'm in the 6. Born Jan 26, 36, but I never. When I shoot, I never break. When I shoot it, swish. Fourth quarter, 10 on the clock. Follow through is in the wrist.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation.
Ooh, it's raining today.
So now here is Jerome Driscoll looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and it's a double play, though that first run of the ball game is across to score.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big...
Into the box, Big Dog North. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
Hey, great job by the offense right here to put a number up on the board and allow this young gun to go out on the mound, relax a little bit, and establish that good fastball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away.
Hey, this guy's dialed in right now. 2 strikeouts and still working ahead. This is going to be a tough test for the offense.
And he popped him up. Gomez is calling for it, and that will end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Next to stand in is Isaiah Gilliam. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-2. Hit to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. New inning set to get underway, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Pedro Mateo.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going.
So stepping in is Big Dog North. Flew out last time up. Hit down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now, this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield, around the mound, and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
He's racking up a fair amount of strike.
So here is Wyatt Gall, singled in his last at bat. To short. He's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Next, here is Isaiah Gilliam. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Working for the punch out and the offering. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. Throw won't get him.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second. And guess.
Next, it'll be Max McDowell. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Set with the 0-1. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Right to him. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. So now to the plate, Big Dog North struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
A bouncer up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Number 32.
Now into the box, Brock Lundquist. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch outside the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Up next, Wyatt Gall. He bounced out last time up.
Wyatt.
Hit on the ground out to short. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use.
All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Isaiah Gilliam. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Ready now is Big Dog North, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
The 1-0. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final.
Got one hit.
Back.
This team's pitchers are being challenged to ask more of themselves.
It is an honor for me. There's basically nobody better qualified to talk about what it's like as a two-way player than legendary softball star Jenny Finch, who joins me now.
Okay, let's pitch this game. Let's pitch better. Yeah.
Time for minor league baseball here on the. Now to the plate, here is Wyatt Gall. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw gets him 2 down. So next to hit is Brandon Wagner, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Driven nicely into the gap. Through first and hustling for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Into the box now, Floyd Tatum lays off 1-0.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
He's got it. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over.
Guess I'm more like a ground ball machine.
At the plate now is Isaiah Gilliam. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, in time, 1 away. So now into the box is Pedro Mateo. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Bottom of the second here with no score. A swing and a ground ball to third. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single. At the plate, Max Burt, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Max McDowell tried to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
So the next to bat will be Julius Gomez as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. 1-0 the count. Now here it comes. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Hit hard on the ground at first. He's right there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Wyatt Gall lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Antonio Cabello. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
You know, it's funny right there. You look at that pitch, and it's almost a hybrid in between a big-time old-school curveball and a nasty slider that goes off the fastball. That's kind of right in the middle right there, kind of working off the clock, that 3 to 8, if you can picture that in your head. Tough pitch to lay off of.
So he got him swinging. Antonio Cabello becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Started to offer at it as an appeal goes down to Jerry Hillsdale at 3rd, but Jerry says he held up. It's ball 1.
Jerry, come on.
Pulled toward right center field. Moore is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Stepping in once again is Floyd Tatum, grounded out in his last at bat. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is,
we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Isaiah Gilliam. A ball and no strikes. That evens it up, 1-1. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Pedro Mateo comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. Stepping in now, Max Burt. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Well, the offense has been in short supply here tonight, so maybe that bag was aimed at finding another way to generate some runs.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Swing and a line drive. And that's in there. Base hit. And he is in there. Throw comes into 3rd now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out. To the plate now, Max McDowell. He swings and grounds it to short. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired.
Keep that shutout alive. Come on.
Now at the plate, here is Julius Gomez. He bounced out last time up.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Lundqvist will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1. Now the first pitch. Wyatt Gall is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Stepping up is Antonio Cabello. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Here's the center fielder, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings, but now all of a sudden they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
Hit hard down the right field line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Leading off the inning, it'll be Floyd Tatum as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And there's 1 away. And now Isaiah Gilliam. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start.
And he goes to a knee to try to knock it down, but it's by him down the line. It's like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Max Burt is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Got him. Throws him on the slurve, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the speedy catcher, Max McDowell. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by it.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Into the box, Julius Gomez, and he puts it on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Come on.
hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Oh, I heard that.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right. Next two.
A player new to his AA squad gets a tip from one of his coaches.
Well, I'm still a believer in the two-way experiment for him. One of the most underappreciated skills a young player.
Let me get this straight. We drafted the kid, which we shouldn't have done, too early. And we drafted him because we thought we were drafting this great two-way player? Really? That's what we were thinking about doing? Come on, please. You know how hard this is to be a major league player, even one aspect of it? And now we drafted a kid who's a young kid. We drafted him way too soon, and now we think that we have found the next Ohtani. Really? Really? There's a reason why these guys only come up across once every 100 years. This is stupid. This is silly. Let's forget the experiment.
Okay.
A pitching coach offers reassurance to a pitcher who's been knocked around a bit lately. A minor league manager checks in to see if this young man is inclined to make any adjustments to the club's current plan for his development. The player affirms that he's still on board with the original plan.
As we look at this young pitching prospect, there's so many. He's run into some
I
struggles.
just want to get to pitch.
This is the story that I am all.
Okay, there we go.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air. Now at the plate is Edgardo Fermin, and we are set for baseball here this evening. To the left side, but it's well fouled. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center.